Hello Pickles and welcome to another how-to, and this is how to super simple wool farm. But before we have a look at the farm, let's go to comment of the last episode. And comment of the last episode goes to Giffo Gaming, and he said awesome and thanks for the tips. Thank you Giffo. You made comment of the last episode. So let's take a look at the farm. There's your standard wool farm that uses an observer to detect when the sheep's eaten. So the sheep sits here on top of a grass block, and every time he eats the grass, an observer that's pointing into that grass block, break this here, points into the grass block. Every time that detects that the grass has been eaten, it updates, sends a redstone signal through to this dust here, which then triggers the dispenser, which has got shears in it, to shear the sheep. Now down here you've got the hopper minecart that sits underneath the block, which will collect the wool that drops off the sheep as it's sheared and then filters it into this hopper and then into this chest. Now this could be a line of hoppers that runs along, and you could have multiple farms next to each other, so you can run this into a sorting system or storage. This hopper can point down and then be into a line of hoppers underneath, or it could also be pointing back out this way, and then you can take these blocks out and run a line of hoppers along the back here. So there's multiple ways to empty the farm, as it were, or filter the wool from the farm into a storage system. Now this farm, unlike others that I've seen, has got an on-off switch. So I've put this here and managed to work it into the design so that you turn the redstone torch on, it triggers the redstone and powers along the back here. So if I turn it on now, as you can see, it powers this and then powers the redstone dust here, which is normally triggered by the observer as the sheep eat. So as you see, the sheep just ate then, and he hasn't been sheared because this redstone dust is always on. And then this can also be tiled with the whole farm, so you could have multiple sheep farms next to each other. So the reason why you'd want to be able to turn your farm on and off, if you didn't have enough space or you didn't want to have so many sheep to fill up your chests of the colours of the wool that you wanted, you can now turn the farm off, grab your dye of a different colour, dye your sheep, and then turn your farm back on, and then the next time he eats the grass you'll be collecting the different colour wool that you've dyed your sheep. So let's get on with the tutorial. The items you will need are 13 building blocks of your choice, 14 grass blocks, 7 glass blocks, 1 observer, 1 dispenser, 4 light blocks of your choice, 1 normal rail, 1 hopper minecart, 1 hopper, 1 chest, 1 lever, 3 redstone dust, 1 redstone torch, 1 redstone repeater, 3 trapdoors, shears, and a sheep. So we'll place our chest down here. Now this, like I said before, could be a line of hoppers that your farm's going to feed into. We'll place our hopper going into the chest there, our rail on top of that, and then we'll grab our grass blocks, place 2 either side like that, and 2 on the other side, the same as there. We want to grab our glass blocks and place 1 either side, and then we'll place 1 against the rail at the back here, just like so. Place our hopper minecart on the top, and that's what's going to collect our wool from the sheep. We now want to place 3 grass blocks at the front, and then place 1 on the back either side like that. From here, we want to go around to the back of the farm, place our observer pointed into the back there, place a building block of our choice and a redstone dust on the top of that. Then we want to come around to the front, and on top of the observer, place your dispenser. Now we want to grab our glass blocks and place 2 either side here and here. And we can place our building blocks of our choice along here. I've put these here because when I built the farm, I classed this as my floor level. We now want to grab our grass blocks and place them in a C shape, just like that. Place trapdoor here, shift click and place trapdoor on top there, just like that. And now that will hold our sheep into the farm, and we place our sheep in there. To make the farm more efficient, we can place a light block on the back here, 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 and here. So you have a pattern like that. Now this keeps the grass growing quicker, and the reason why we have 3 layers of grass here is because grass will spread between air blocks of 1 gap. So we put this layer here so that the grass can spread through quicker to try and grow this grass block back as quick as possible so that you can shear the sheep as soon as possible. Down here, you want to place a trapdoor just to stop the minecart from rolling out. It's just eventuality. Now to add our on and off switch, all we need to do is place 2 more blocks here, 2 blocks just like so, a block on the side and a block on the back of the middle piece of grass here. We'll place our lever on the front of the top block here, and behind that we place a redstone torch. On this block here we place a redstone dust with a repeater going into this block here, and a redstone dust on the other side. Now when we want to repeat the farm, we don't need to add this again, we only need 1 on and off switch. And this is your super simple wool farm. I will now show you what it looks like with multiple farms placed next to each other. And here they are. So all I need to do is add the on off switch. So place the switch there, place our torch here, place a block here, and put some redstone dust on the block there. So now all the farms are off. As it's turned them all off though, it has sheared all the sheep at the same time because it triggers all the dispensers. We can now turn the farm on and off, and as you can see, you can hear them all triggering there. They all link together, and what I've done here is I've put a line of hoppers just to show you that you can filter all 8 farms into one chest, and there we have all the wool there. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, and if you really enjoyed it, why not consider subscribing for more tutorials. You can also find me on Twitter @BobberPickle and Instagram @BobberPickle. Until the next one, ciao for now.